Good evening, viewers. Welcome to KDR TV. I am Roslyn Omweri, welcoming you to this topic. And our today's topic is divorce. We are going to deal with divorce today. And before we start divorce topic, we have been dealing in our last episodes with stress, how to manage stress, the signs and symptoms of stress, and how to cope and prevent stress. We came to realize that one of the causes that can bring up a lot of stress in our daily living was divorce. And hence the need for us discussing divorce in our today's topic. So what is divorce? It's a legal dissolution of a marriage by court or a competent body. And what is a marriage? It's a legal union of two people in a relationship. How does the Bible define marriage? What does the Bible say about marriage? The Bible says that it's a covenant between a man and a woman. So this legal union that has been dissolved, that breaks up, that is what could be termed as divorce. Bad things happen in life. And when bad things happen, for most people, divorce is one of the bad things that can happen in life and can trigger a lot of emotions. Depending on how one processes these emotions, it can trigger a lot of effects, a lot of trouble that can affect us in our marriages. It can be negative emotions. It can affect our children. It can affect us as a family. So hence giving us the need for us knowing what can we do in such a situation. It's very important for us to pay attention to ourselves. If you're going through this stressful event of stress, it's important to pay attention to yourself. Talk to someone, go to therapy, seek help. It's also important to be engaged in physical activity. For example, you can go for a walk, you can go jogging. These are better ways of dealing with this stressful event. You can also rest, take a hot bath, change your lifestyle, pick up on those healthy lifestyles that can improve your life. In such an event, you can also be able to take or make good decisions. Avoid making those bad decisions. Think through before you act. Think through before you make up a decision. It's also important for us to forget, forgive, and move on. These are some of the things that can help us cope in those stressful situations that have come up as a result of stress. So what are the events that can lead us into divorce? I've picked up some 7 life events that can cause divorce, and we are going to be dealing with them today. One is illness. When a spouse develops a chronic health problem or a health condition, it can change the whole dynamic of a relationship. For example, when a wife gets a disease like cancer, heart problems, this brings a lot of stress to a relationship. And research has shown that, especially when it is a wife with this disease or this chronic illness, it brings a lot of problems to these relationships. And most divorces have been happening due to this, because men don't cope well with such problems. So chronic illness, chronic diseases have led into people getting divorce or separations. The second one is job changes and employment. When one person, one couple, one partner loses a job, it brings a lot of stress in the family. A lot of financial problems, a lot of security issues, a lot of responsibilities that one is not able to meet. And this can be a strain to the marriage. It can bring unhappiness between the two, causing this to be a problem that can lead into marriage breakdowns. And not only unemployment or losing a job, even things like changing work conditions, picking up on an extra duties, spending more time with your work because of more responsibility at work, promotions, have led to people prioritizing their work first and bringing their family second. What has this done to their families? It has brought in a lot of isolations, a lot of loneliness. This can lead also to separations. The third point is childbirth. You have had some couples who have separated or ended up their marriage because of they could not be able to get a child. It is sad, but it has happened. One was not able to get a baby. One decides that I cannot deal with this. I have to move and get someone who can bring a baby to my family. This has led to divorce too. There are some cases whereby even just the sex of the child could also be a problem. Giving birth to a baby boy as a firstborn, in some cases, have brought up issues. They wanted a baby boy, but they got a baby girl. One partner becomes not becoming happy about this, and this causes a lot of stress. On childbirth, even just the responsibility on how to take care of this baby. Newborns come up with so many responsibility, a lot of sacrificing time and taking care of this baby. It can also be a strain that can lead into marriage separations. So childbirth has also caused divorce and separations. Living apart. It's high in family that are living apart. Divorce is high in such families. Families like the military. And in our case, as immigrants, we've had cases whereby one partner comes to the US, leaving the other partner back in Africa, separated for a long time, to come and start a living so that you can bring your family here. Those long time spent apart have also led into post-traumatic stress. They have led into people separating and ending up doing what they were not supposed to be doing. Every person is different. Every relationship is different. There are those relationships that are okay with living apart and staying for long distance. If both of the partners are comfortable with this, then such a relationship can work. But if one is not, they will feel abandoned, they will feel isolated, they will feel lonely, and this will lead into separations and divorce. Trauma is one of the other causes. Couples who have gone through traumatic life events, they always tend to push one another apart. They always tend not to accept staying together without pain or feeling that they were hurt in the past. And this can also cause a lot of issues in our marriages. Becoming empty is another factor. Over and over, people feel they have lost connection. They feel lonely. They feel lack of intimacy. And this goes on time after time until it breaks up a relationship, causing divorce and separations. Lastly, I would mention infidelity. This could be a long topic of discussion. Cheating in marriages, unfaithfulness have led into a lot of marriage breaking, separations and divorce. No matter what life event you have going on in your life, you are better off being honest to yourself and to your partner, and this would help up with this relationship. It would break or build a relationship. So I would suggest us to keep ourselves honest, be open, and work towards your relationship. Every relationship is different. What works for one cannot work for you. So it's you as a couple to figure out what works best for your marriage. Thank you. Thank you for watching. We will continue with this discussion. Keep your questions coming. Stay tuned to KDR TV. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.